Well, there you have it, the first exciting act of our horrible motion picture. Boy, they don't make films like that anymore. What do you mean they probably shouldn't have made them in the first place? That's a fine motion picture. People go wild about our movies, right? Boy, yes, sir. You didn't invite anybody. There seems to be somebody coming up the, hi there. Hi, who are you, sir?
I'm Mr. Ichabod from Ichabod's Sign Company.
The Ichabod Crane Sign Company?
And I'm here to see the star of the show.
Oh, well, you want to see the Bowman body, undoubtedly.
The body who?
I'm here to see the star of the show.
I'm here to see the mummy.
The mummy.
The star of the show.
Star of the show. You're from the Ichabod Crane
Sign Company. Yes.
Why would you want to see the mummy?
Well, he asked me to make up this sign.
Make up this
yes.
sign for the.
For him, he said that things will be changing soon.
Things will be changing soon.
Yes.
I see.
Would you please deliver that to him?
Deliver the sign to the mummy.
Thank you.
All right. Well, thank you, Mr. Crane. You didn't order a sign says Cobweb Theater starring the mummy, and then what's this wee little print down here? It says with the Bowman body. You can hardly. You're not planning on taking over the show, are you? I mean, after all the dazzling stuff. Yeah, I mean, where could you be without that? Well, I mean, how about, all the weeks that I've been on here, and, I sing songs. When I was a lad and Shep was a pup, o'er these fields we would roam. You couldn't do without that, could you? I see. Cobweb Theater starring the mummy with the Bowman body. Mm-hmm. Well, you really think this is going to be the wave of the future, huh? We'll have to see about this. I'm not too sure. In the meantime, we'll be back a little later at Cobweb Theater starring the mummy. Give them an inch and they take a mile. Well, here's the next exciting act of our horrible motion picture. I know you're just dying to see it. Here we go. Roll it. Cobweb Theater starring the mummy.
Silence. 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 Silence.
Well, we seem to have worked things out as far as the Cobweb Theater starring the mummy. I don't think we'll have any more trouble from him for the rest of the evening. However, before we progress, I thought I'd read some of this fine fan mail. We're getting fan mail. Not lots of it, but we are getting some. Well, some people have casually mentioned the mummy, but basically most of the mail says they want to, really enjoy that handsome fellow with the cape and the tennis shoes. A couple of people have said, who's that rather sloppily dressed fellow with the rags? But other than that, well, anyway, I'd like to mention some of the letters that we've gotten here. Here's a fine letter from Brandon Early. And Brandon says, Dear B-Body, I like your movies, but I think you need new sneakers. And your cape isn't so hot. And your mummy friend is not so hot. See, they're writing about you. But the background's okay, so the show is nice. This is from Brandon Early. You can tell fans when you see them. And here's a sign that was sent to us. Yes, Brandon sent the sign here. This is Cobweb Theater. That's a nice-looking piece of art. Certainly is a lot better than that sign that said Cobweb Theater starring the mummy. That's got a lot of class to it. Now that thing with the Cobweb Theater starring the mummy, I don't know. And here's another, we've gotten little Eddie Leach has sent us a question of the week. Would you like to hear the question of the week? Where do little monsters learn their lessons? Ghoul school. And we've also got one other request here. Last Friday night when I was up at the Cedric's Fish and Chips there in Charlottesville, had a fine time with all those people. Several folks came by and said, how about mentioning our names? So I thought I'd say hello to 110 and 120 Lyle at UVA. Hi there. And then also to Cindy Lee, Miss Lynn, and Ginny, and Mono said, tell us hi. Hi. And then to Debbie Leake, we'd like to say hi. And last Friday night was Maria's birthday. So in honor, since those of you who may have watched the telethon last Saturday night may have seen the Mummy here sing. And we've got a lot of response to that. However, Maria's having a birthday. Matter of fact, she had her birthday last Friday. And we were wondering, do you think we could possibly entice you into singing happy birthday to Maria? Something snappy, you know, pep it up. Something sounds really nice. Don't drag it out. Just really get in there and push it. It's Maria. Be sure you have to pronounce the name right or she won't know. Maria, ready? Okay, Maria, here we go. Happy birthday, sung to you by the Mummy. Go to it. Here's the next exciting act of our horrible motion picture. I know you're just dying to see it. Watch. Well, yes, indeed. Tonight's program's really rolling right along. Now that we've resolved things as far as the Mummy and the star of the show, sending that fellow from the Ichabod Crane Sign Company over here. And then, of course, Maria called and said she really thought that a happy birthday, boy, don't hear stuff like that everywhere.
Excuse me, I'm looking for the
yes, sir.
star of the show.
Oh, you're looking for the star of the show. You must
I'm
mean the Bowman Body, the star of...
No, I'm Mr. Crane from the Ichabod Crane Pet Store.
Ichabod Crane Pet Store?
Yes,
well, weren't you in here a little while ago from the Ichabod Crane Sign Company?
You must have someone else in mind.
I see. Yes, sir. Well, you... I'd recognize that blank stare anywhere.
We have a thing here to liven up and make this more
Somebody has ordered this fine
Yes.
little animal here for the...
Yes.
That'll be nice. Who ordered this?
The star, I think he said he was, of the show, the Mummy.
The Mummy.
Yes.
I see. And
Could
he's
you,
ordered this fine...
Yes.
Well, hi there. What does this fine little animal do? He probably does a lot of tricks like... let me hear you roll over and... you roll over and bark. Roll over and bark. And he doesn't seem to be rolling over and barking at all. What do we do now?
Well, Mr. Bowman, you just give him a good home and give him to the star of the show. And
give him to the star. Well, maybe he'll... would you say hi to all the folks out there? He doesn't seem to do very much. Can't quite understand. He's just sort of sitting here. What do you think we should do? But every time I try to get him to do something, he doesn't do anything. See, there he is, and there you are. You don't think you ought to say something? We seem to have. You sure the Mummy ordered this, eh? Oh well, it certainly has all the earmarks of being a fine Christmas present. Yes, sir. The Mummy, eh? Mr. Mummy, what do you suggest? You want to keep... there's a sign here that says his name is Benny Crocus. Have you met Benny? You haven't? Well, let me bring Benny back here to you. Then everything will be real nice. And you and Benny will get along nicely since he doesn't seem to want to say anything. Say hello to the Mummy. Say hello, Mummy. Yeah, I think, too, he's kind of strange looking. You ready to see the next exciting